The productivity systems that functioned before burnout do not function after it. The ambitious morning routine. The 5:30 alarm. The cold exposure and the journaling and the 90 minutes of deep work before the day begins. These systems are built for a person with energy reserves to invest. Burnout is the condition of having no reserves left to invest. I learned this the slow way. After a period of sustained overwork that ended in genuine burnout, the kind where rest does not restore and motivation does not return on schedule, I tried to recover by reinstating my old morning routine. The routine that had served me well for years. It made everything worse. Every morning became a fresh failure against a standard built for a person I currently was not. The routine that had once generated momentum now generated evidence of how far I had fallen. What I needed was not my old morning. It was a different kind of morning entirely, designed for recovery rather than performance. I used AI to build it from the ground up. Welcome to Tech Talk Tech. We upload every single day with fresh AI strategies. Subscribe now and hit the bell so you never miss tomorrow's video. Why recovery mornings are different. The morning routine of a healthy, high-functioning person is designed to maximize output. Wake early. Activate quickly. Front-load the hardest work into the freshest hours. The morning of a person recovering from burnout has a different job. Its purpose is not to maximize output. It is to rebuild the relationship between waking up and feeling capable, a relationship that burnout systematically destroys. When I described my situation to Claude honestly, the exhaustion that sleep was not fixing, the dread that arrived before the day did, the way every demand felt heavier than it should, it helped me see the design problem clearly. My old morning asked for energy I did not have and interpreted the shortfall as personal failure. A recovery morning needed to ask for less than I had, so that every morning ended with something given rather than something owed. That single design principle, ask for less than is available, changed everything that followed. The rebuild happened in 3 phases over 12 weeks. Each phase asked slightly more, but only after the previous phase had become genuinely easy. Phase 1 lasted 4 weeks and contained almost nothing. Wake without an alarm where possible. Drink water. Step outside for 5 minutes, no phone, no goal, just outside. And one question answered with Claude before the workday began. What is the one thing today that genuinely needs me, and what can wait? That was the entire morning. No exercise requirement. No journaling. No reading. No optimization of any kind. The 5 minutes outside mattered more than I expected, but the question mattered most. Burnout makes every demand feel equally urgent and equally heavy. The daily sorting of what genuinely needs me from what can wait, done with Claude in 3 minutes, reduced the weight of the day before the day began. Most days the honest answer was that 1 or 2 things needed me and everything else could wait. Seeing that answer written down every morning slowly retrained the threat assessment that burnout had broken. Phase 2 added movement and the boundary. A short walk, 15 to 20 minutes, outside, no podcast, no calls. And the hard rule that no email or messages were opened until the walk was done. I asked Claude to help me notice what changed week to week. We kept a simple log, 3 lines each morning about energy, dread level, and sleep quality. Every Sunday Claude reviewed the week's entries and reflected back the patterns. The dread scores dropped first. Energy followed 3 weeks later. Seeing the trend in data, rather than trying to feel whether I was better, kept me from abandoning the process during the weeks when progress was invisible. Phase 3, only after 8 weeks, reintroduced a single block of meaningful work in the morning. Not the 90-minute deep work block of my old routine. 45 minutes on one thing that mattered, chosen the night before, with explicit permission to stop at 45 even if momentum was good. The permission to stop was the point. Burnout recovery is damaged by the old pattern of riding every wave of energy until it crashes. The 45-minute ceiling taught my system that effort could be finite, that work could end while energy remained, and that tomorrow would still come. What the log revealed. After 12 weeks, I gave Claude the complete log and asked for an honest analysis of what had actually driven the recovery. The answer was not what I would have guessed. The morning walk and the outdoor time helped, the energy correlation was clear. But the single strongest predictor of a good week was not any morning activity. It was the consistency of the stopping. The weeks where I respected the 45-minute ceiling, finished the workday at a defined time, and did not reopen the laptop in the evening were the weeks where every other metric improved. The mornings were where the rebuild happened. But the mornings only worked because the boundaries around the rest of the day protected what the mornings restored. Recovery was never going to come from a better morning routine alone. It came from a morning that asked for less, protected by a day that stopped taking more. If you are rebuilding after burnout, this is what 12 weeks taught me. Ask for less than you have. Every morning should end with energy remaining, not energy owed. Sort the day before it starts. 3 minutes with Claude separating what genuinely needs you from what can wait removes more weight than any productivity technique. Track the trend, not the day. Individual days lie during recovery. Weekly patterns tell the truth. Let Claude hold the log and reflect the trend back to you. And protect the stopping. The ceiling on effort is not a limitation on recovery. It is the mechanism of it. One more thing, and this matters. AI helped me design and track this rebuild, but burnout that does not improve, or that comes with persistent low mood or hopelessness, deserves professional support. A doctor or therapist sees what a log cannot. The system I have shared works alongside that support, never instead of it. What does your current morning ask of you, and is it more than you have right now? Drop it in the comments. I personally reply to every comment. If this gave you a more honest way to rebuild after a depleted season, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to Tech Talk Tech. We upload every single day. See you tomorrow.